Hi, this is Mike from The Substream, and this is a quick review of Miguel Arteta's new film, Cedar Rapids. Now, Miguel Arteta is one of my favorite directors of all time, and as far as I can tell, he's unique in that he's never made a bad film, and he's made a film that stars Jennifer Aniston, with films like Chuck and Buck, The Good Girl, and the hugely underrated Youth in Revolt, starring Michael Cera. He's carved out a niche as a guy that makes really funny movies that star really funny actors that still somehow focus on character for the most part, that are farcical and hilarious, but maintain some kind of tether to reality and are more about character and story than huge spectacle, funny scenes where Mike Tyson punches a guy in the face and then he gets eaten by a tiger. His films are not exactly minor key, but they're mild and they seem kind of homegrown and really well crafted and full of heart, which is great usually because his movies, especially a movie like Youth in Revolt, are these calm but still really funny counterpoints to the comedy of the grand crazy spectacle. Films like The Hangover or Get Him to the Greek or even Scott Pilgrim. And Cedar Rapids is in that same Miguel Arteta mold. Ed Helms plays the super naive junior insurance salesman Tim Lippy, who, despite never even having been on a plane before, is thrust into the limelight and sent to the big city of Cedar Rapids to try and win an award, the coveted Two-Diamond Award for his insurance company, which is called Brown Star Insurance, whose logo, of course, looks like a puckered anus. And once he gets there, he's set upon by three drunken, crazy insurance convention veterans, one of whom was played by John C. Reilly, and who's very funny. And he goes on a crazy drug adventure with a hooker and then learns some lessons about life, love, and the cutthroat nature of the insurance industry. It's occasionally funny, occasionally really funny. It's charming in that Miguel Arteta way, and it's pretty well acted. But I have to say, and I'm aware of how spoiled I sound, and how weird it is that I'm in a position to feel spoiled, considering that this film is in a genre that didn't even really exist 10 years ago, that it seems like I've seen it before. It seems kind of pedestrian. The naive, bumbling, mild, Midwestern, small businessman thing kind of seems old hat, which is crazy. And it actually kind of probably speaks to how influential a guy like Miguel Arteta or his partner from back in the day, Mike White, have actually been in the 10 or 12, however many years that they've been around writing and making movies. If you watch The Office, you've seen Ed Helms play a bumbling, naive, but really good-hearted salesman go on a business trip to the big city, in that case, in The Office, of Winnipeg, where he has a bunch of misunderstandings and learns some lessons. I've seen that episode of The Office before, and it feels like I've seen Cedar Rapids before, and that's really painful for me to say because I like Miguel Arteta so much, and I like the cast of Cedar Rapids so much. But it's missing that kind of anarchic, crazy spark that can sit beside its big heart and mild manners and important life lessons and nice performances. The kind of anarchic spark that animated a film like Youth in Revolt, and that animated a film like Gentlemen Broncos, which feels kind of similar in a way to Cedar Rapids, although Cedar Rapids is a lot less crazy. And as a result, Cedar Rapids feels kind of mushy. It feels kind of soft and unsharp and familiar. And more than anything else, it feels, because Miguel Arteta is such a talented guy with such a talented cast, who usually make things that are on the fringe of comedy filmmaking, it feels mostly, unfortunately, like kind of a missed opportunity. It's still really funny though. Well, pretty funny. Occasionally.